Hey, welcome back to Second Run Gaming. I'm Austin and we're here with Dragon Age Origins. We are in Redcliffe and we're about to talk to a bunch of people in Redcliffe to hopefully get some help fighting these weird zombie creature things that may or may not attack us in the evening. Fingers crossed we can find some townsfolk that feel cool enough to help us out instead of just hiding in their huts. Because, well, they look pretty wimpy out there, and I don't think they're going to be able to really do too much to stave off the zombie horde. Dwyn is someone we're supposed to talk to, I know that. Oh, we could pick the lock. I'm going to knock first. And I'll speak. And now I'm going to pick the lock.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
Ooh, intimidate. Well, we'll go where we like, unless you'd like to stop us. You know, given the party that I have, i.e. Morrigan and Zevran, and also Alistair, I feel like I might match this intimidation with intimidation.
No, have to run the place. It's not like I could stop people like you anyway. The name's Dwyn. Pleased to meet you. Now, kindly tell me why you're here.
Murdoch says he needs you for the militia.
So what? You're recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town.
Either die out here. Ooh, got a couple options here. Chances are better out there than in here. Either die out there or here and now. Dang, that's pretty fucked, actually. I'm gonna go with your chances are better out there than in here.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Well, I tried to be nice about it.
I've had enough of you strutting around like you own the place. Come on, boys. This ends now.
Oh, shit. Maybe if I can hurt him, he'll give up. I could see that happening. Oh no, he's definitely dead. Well, damn. I killed Dwyn. I definitely feel like there was a way to not have Dwyn die. But we'll never know. He's dead. I was too gruff with him. I was too mean. I feel bad. I just walked into his house and just axed them all. And then left. It's not even the zombies that are gonna have to fear for Redcliffe. It's me. Shit. Okay. Let's try and be more tactful next time. General store. Alright. Please don't kill anybody this time, Adelaide. Oh, this place is abandoned. There's a lamp oil on these barrels. Okay.
Task complete. On to the
We
next.
got a quest update too. Find a use for the barrels of oil. You notice some barrels of oil in the general store. Perhaps someone could use them to defend Redcliffe. You know, perhaps they could. Anybody chilling over here? Anybody hanging out at these docks? Well, there's a barrel. I'll happily loot it. Got a whole mushroom. Ooh, and a sign. Lake Callanhead, no swimming. You got it. Okay. Oh, there's some sparkly shit down there, so we're definitely gonna go this way to get that. I will say, Callanhead, I've always felt like Redcliffe, it's kind of pretty in a way, but in comparison to like Lothering, even, it's a little bit underwhelming as far as village is concerned. They revamp it pretty heavily in Dragon Age Inquisition, and it looks better, but still, it's kind of like a weirdly, at least for me, like forgettable town in comparison to the other cities that you travel to in Origins, and in Inquisition, and the one city that's in Dragon Age 2. They all kind of have a little bit more personality, I'd say. We're supposed to go that way. I feel like we're supposed to go in there too, but I'm gonna follow my little quest marker first.
There is one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Cailan perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that would go away.
The truth does not go away.
I didn't say it was a good plan.
Ooh, a chest.
Done and done.
Well, I guess we're just gonna go in here.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Is this Owen, the blacksmith? I need to speak with you.
Huh? Who is that?
Oh,
What do you want? I've been through enough.
I'd prefer not to speak through the door. Can I come in?
Certainly not. I don't know you and I don't want to. Off you go.
Damn then. Please, I just want to talk.
All right, all right. But I don't know why you're so determined. Here, I'll get the locks.
Yay. We didn't kill them. Yet.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
My name is Adelaide, a Grey Warden helping Mantegan.
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Funny, you didn't sound like an elf through the door. Can't say I expected
Damn it.
that. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
This is a tough call. I feel like we gotta play coy with this guy a little bit. Why have you locked yourself in the smithy? Eh?
My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
Damn. So you intend to drink yourself to death? Or you could work to help save her. Ah, that's better.
I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
Well, I'm gonna try.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
Well, then help me live through the night. What about the militia? They need your help.
If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
Well, damn, I promise.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Yes, actually.
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Morrigan disapproves, -5. I gotta say, I feel like I'm traipsing around with these companions that are slowly starting to hate me more and more. But that's just the life of a hero, the life of a warden. What can I say? I can't make everybody happy. Let's check our little quest, and yeah, as far as approval, I do want to keep an eye on it, because if the approval gets too low, people will ditch me, but everybody is fine. It's not a big deal. I can talk to Sir Perth up there. I want to see if that is something worth doing. So Sir Perth and his knights are stationed near the windmill. Owen has come around. He's relit the forge. Murdoch will be glad to hear of that. I'm going to talk to Murdoch first. Since we're already here, might as well let him know.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over a drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle.
I still need to talk to Sir Perth.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. Right? Let's hope we see morning.
I should have persuaded him, but I was a little worried that if I did that, it would, like, think that I meant I was ready to, you know, for nighttime, which I'm not. Cute little boat landing. Doesn't look like it's in use. I know Sir Perth isn't up here, but this is a building that I can go in, so I'm going in it. It's happening. What can I say?
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'll have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
Mutiny, you say? I didn't even realize there was an elf in the corner, but what do you know about him?
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
Ew. Anyway, how's business?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
You don't care for Lloyd, I take it?
He gropes me and pays me next to nothing. But I suppose it could be worse. Not like I've got many options.
It's pretty shitty. I'm gonna talk to Lloyd.
No, that'll just make things worse. And that's very sweet, but I'll be fine.
How about a raise then?
I'd like that. And maybe we could talk after the battle tonight. If we're still here, that is.
Shouldn't you be at the chantry?
Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry.
That sucks.
Fighting tonight?
Yes, I am.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
Alright.
Keep safe.
I will. Lloyd, piece of shit. And graffiti. That's Alistair.
What do you need?
I'm good. Graffiti in Redcliffe's Tavern. I do want to know what that says. Don't eat the cheese. Scratch under the bar in Redcliffe's Tavern. Alright, you heard it here first, folks. Do not eat the cheese.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travellers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Earl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope?
I need some questions answered.
Fine. Make them quick.
Shouldn't you be helping defend the village?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
Either die fighting in the militia, or die now. Your choice. I already know he's a shit, so...
You're not gonna murder me in my own tavern. I'll take my chances.
Maybe so. Lucky I'm not an evil creature.
Yes, lucky me.
Why are you still open?
I'm not abandoning my tavern because of a few monsters. The second I'm in the chantry, Murdoch and his men will be here drinking all my ale.
Damn. Well, what do you know about what's happened here?
Not a lot. Castle guards stopped coming in about a week back. It's unusual, too. They were my main source of business. After a few days, I thought it strange enough to ask. But nobody heard anything. Anyone going up to the castle didn't come back.
This is not a good sign.
When the first attack hit, I locked myself in the cellar. I say we just wait for help to come.
And last thing, of course. Tell me about that elf in the corner that I technically haven't even seen yet.
Not much. Says his name's Berwick. Arrived here more than a week back. Waiting for his brother, he says. I've never seen him before, but he paid good for his room. Quiet sort. Something else I can get for you?
Who are you, anyway?
Name's Lloyd. We don't get many elves out here. You're a runaway from the city.
A runaway, huh? Couldn't just be a traveler?
No, I suppose you could. Never thought about it, really. Something else I can get for you?
No, dick.
Right then.
Though, actually, do you have any gifts?
Hey, what can Lloyd get you? Right, I've got some supplies, too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
Just gotta make sure he doesn't have anything that I want, like health poultices and injury kits. And why not take a double-baked Nagari Crunch recipe, 6 elf fruit? I'm in. Bunch of flasks. I already have a shit ton, but more. And hey, he had ale. Big surprise. We can actually craft a couple more health poultices now. Not the big boys, though, which I would prefer.
Idle time is wasted time. Let's get on it.
Okay, who are these? These are just militiamen?
I hear they got everyone in the castle, and now everyone who died here too. They're all monsters.
Berwick.
Not looking for company.
Shouldn't you be with the militia?
Why? I don't live here.
Then what are you doing here?
Just waiting until I can leave again.
Strange, seeing a fellow elf.
We have nothing in common. You're Dalish.
Just wanted to chat.
I'm not here to talk.
You're simply here to act suspiciously, I take it.
What? I'm not acting suspiciously.
Oh, now that was convincing.
Look, you're very pretty and all, but I was told to... just leave me alone.
Did he say I was pretty, or Zevran was pretty? Or both? Anyway, what do you mean? What were you told to do?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
Huh. You know, this is gonna be easier if you just tell me what you're hiding.
I don't want trouble. I'm going to the Chantry now. Just leave me alone.
Stop right there. Answer my questions or else, puppy boy.
All right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Who are they? Who hired you?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Howe. Arl Rendon Howe. He's an important man, Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
And, what are you supposed to watch the castle for?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
So you know how this happened? Tell me now.
I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know.
And how do I know you're telling the truth?
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it. Do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
You know what? I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight. You could kill him, but having him kill for the village is probably a better move.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
Nice. Alright, anybody else in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, finally to go and talk with Sir Perth. I don't think that I can open this little house, but I do want to see, especially because there's actually a thing, and it's a house, and I'm going in there. Who are you, man in plain clothes? Durnall.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I have a letter from the Black, of course.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
See you there. That was easy. And kind of random. Bookshelf, though. And a chest. With a health poultice. Works for me. All in a day's work. Crazy, we've almost taken out 500 beings. It's a lot of kills. I gotta say, I'm digging this new red dagger we have. Very fancy.
Your mother is supposedly the one called Flemeth, the very witch from legend. Is that not true?
There is nothing supposed about it. Flemeth is my mother.
I was more doubtful of the legend rather than your relationship to this woman.
Ooh, leather boots. It's a little muddy, but Castle Redcliffe is imposing. And those boats, they look okay. Anyway, Sir Perth, I assume?
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude.
You don't have to bring it up. But, I mean... Yeah, call me whatever you would call a human.
Please take no offense there, my good woman, for I meant none. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Have you considered using the oil in the village store?
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Oh, a shit ton.
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully.
A fine tactic, provided it actually kills them and you don't end up having to deal with flaming undead.
Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down.
Hell yeah.
Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
And I got some questions.
Ask me whatever you wish.
You mentioned something about an urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
And just what is the Arl sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. We brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Damn. Why did the Arlessa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Arl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
So the knights left the castle defenseless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there and were transformed into these
That's
things.
pretty likely.
The thought chills my blood. As you wish.
Do I have more stuff? I'm ready to make my stand here. No, what is your status?
We retrieved more oil from the village store. It is ready to use as our first line of defense, as you suggested. Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain, but we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands.
Damn. Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Maker watch over you.
Got one or two things to probably do. First, a village under siege, prepare for the attack, seek out divine protection. That's pretty much the last thing we need. Ooh, a landmark tree.
As it has been for days.
Now, this is only good if the dog is with us, but just to humor, we've got a dog.
Say no more.
And Rex, I mean Spike. Okay. We've got a dog.
I will not
And
listen
Spike.
to your inauspicious
Well, first I'm gonna level you up.
chatter.
Just be real strong. Good job, Spike. Pee on that tree. Nice. That's what I'm talking about, boy. And then we're just gonna switch back to who we had before.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay. Now to go seek out divine protection. Something that Morrigan will likely hate me for. And every waking moment I regret bringing her along to Redcliffe. I should have picked anybody else that would have not disapproved of all of my actions. But here we are. And I think it would be, you know, kind of cheating if I randomly switched my party back in the middle of preparing for a siege attack. Minus the dog, of course. That doesn't count. Okay. Mother Henna.
What is it you need, child?
Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give. Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
I mean, real, not real. If it gave them confidence, the protection kind of works.
I suppose if they believed in the Maker's power, that belief would inspire them somewhat. It just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Well, hell yeah. Let's check our quest really quick. So we are pretty much all ready. We just have to take those amulets to the knights, find Bevan, who is probably in the castle, yikes, and Velena, who's also probably in the castle. I talked to all these people?
These are terrible times.
Yeah, I have. I remember
Just
now.
terrible.
Alright, let's get back to Sir Perth and get ready for this battle. Alright, so I'm going to end it here, but next time we're going to check with our General Murdoch and Sir Perth up at the windmill, and then we're going to prepare for quite the battle. Thanks for watching.